A battle for the NFC. Two undefeated teams come in, and only one will walk out 3-0.
Very exciting game ahead of us. Falcons at home today, facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles. Two equally matched teams in just about every aspect. You can tell these guys are just ready for this game.
I am
ready to go.
I'm just as excited as all of these players must be, because this is huge. This could set the stage. We may see in the future of the NFC here two of the very best teams in the entire SFL finally going head to head. I know that both of these teams have put in a lot of work training for this game specifically, and finally to end off week 3 we'll see the only divisional matchup we have not seen so far, as the Eagles are about to receive the ball to get this exciting game started.
Here to close out week 3, the first third of the SFL will end with this game right here. See the return get taken out, not even to the 20-yard line. A great stop right there by the Falcons, as we see John Football take the field. John Football had an incredible week 2, throwing for 357 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Just a great overall performance from John Football in their win last week.
We'll see if John Football is able to make this happen, but the most daunting challenge yet, the Falcons defense. We'll see if they'll have his number tonight. And
Wow.
Feeling the pressure.
Overboard right there. It looks like. We'll take a look at this Eagles offense, and we'll double check to see, will Juju Smith-Schuster, yes, he will be in the lineup. Good to see him once more. As you know, he was absent in week 1, came back in week 2, and just had a stellar game with 150 receiving yards after just 4 receptions.
Absolutely.
So he, on top of Emperor, Narnar, King Renegade, and so many other great players. We'll see how they do here. We'll see a run to Tetris. Or no, that was Emperor Narnar.
Emperor Narnar, but he's taken down behind the line. 3rd and 11 here so far. The Falcons defense doing a lot to pressure the Philadelphia Eagles. This is definitely the most pushback the Eagles have seen to start off a game. Don't think they're quite used to it yet.
Falcons, I believe, really won their game last week against the Seahawks just by their defense. They had a stellar game last week, and so it's showing here that wasn't just a one-time deal. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. John Football will look to pass.
Throws it deep
down the middle. Way overshot. I believe the spike god was the intended target, and John Football is 0-2 for the day as the Eagles face a 4th down.
Rough start, but definitely looked like it was a difficult throw to make. We saw Juju down the field there. If John Football was able to maybe take aim that direction of the field, we might have seen a big play. But tonight with the 3 and out.
Gonna see the punting team come out. Punt this one from the 7. They'll sail down the field to the 34, where it goes out of bounds.
Well,
Douglas J. Falcon, like I said before, Falcons really, they won their game last week because of their defense, because Douglas J. Falcon didn't do a whole lot in week 2. So we'll see if he can come on back here and have another great game just like he did in week 1.
Falcons definitely going to try to put their best foot forward, seeing the opposing team end with a 3 and out. They don't want history to repeat itself. A solid catch by Johnny Strong before he's taken down quickly. 9 yards
of complete pass of the game. Well done.
Definitely the
9 yards gained there.
Eagles did have the receivers well covered, though, so Johnny Strong was not able to get any extra yardage after catching the ball. Wouldn't be surprised if the one and only Ike gets a touch here to run that extra yard here. To move the chains for the first time tonight. No, play action, quite surprising. A deep pass, and it's caught.
Johnny
Solid
Strong
gain
again right there, getting inside the 40-yard line, and Johnny Strong with his 2nd reception today.
Wow. All right.
1st and 10.
Falcons definitely bringing it right now. 2 solid passes in a row for Douglas J. Falcon. Very good catch from Johnny Strong, but once again, Eagles defense not allowing him to run much with the ball after he catches it. But right now, they need to focus a lot more on the prevention. They need to swat some balls away. Crash down on Douglas J. Falcon, apply some pressure, but instead they're going to run the ball. Ike gets just a few yards there.
Finally gets brought down. Take a look at this Falcons offense. A solid offensive line. And a great all-star cast of receivers right there.
Absolutely.
30's Milkman, one and only Ike. Just a couple of these stellar performers on this team.
Interested to see if Gabe the Glue Man DeGrossi will get a little bit more work today. You can see him at the top of your screen there.
Didn't get a whole lot, only ran for received for 18 yards.
Ooh, 30's Milkman brought down.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabe DeGrossi didn't get a whole lot. Here's that Eagles defense and just a few of the great names. Duke Cornell, Raj Mechanic, Scott Steiner. Just a really great defense right here.
Yeah, all around. Eagles great on both sides of the ball, but their defense needs to make important stop here. A third down conversion necessary for the Falcons right now. Otherwise, they'll likely have to settle for just trying to boot it through the uprights. Quick pass to the outside.
30, going to the screen. Gabe DeGrossi gets brought down.
Gabe DeGrossi.
Nowhere to go.
Fourth down.
4th and 2. I'm guessing we will be seeing Jim Stronghold come on out. Go for a field goal after that tackle by Ben Shapiro.
Despite the size difference, Ben Shapiro was just able to get a little bit of leverage on Gabe the Glueman DeGrossi, attacking the leg of the big man. And now, yeah, Jim Stronghold's coming out on the field for the Falcons to take the lead for the first time tonight. Looking for a field goal.
47-yard attempt, a pretty long one.
Whoa, it's a fake!
Be a fake! Jim Stronghold will throw, and it'll be a first down and more.
Oh my God!
A big run here, getting down to the 6, and that is the first fake field goal we've seen in football history. What a play right there for the Falcons, just pleasing this home audience.
I can't believe we just saw a fake right there, and not
Who
only
is
that,
this
wow.
receiver?
Dick
Dick Kickham. Dick Kickham. What a reception right there.
That was so crucial. Oh my God.
Goodness. That is insane. That kick would have tied his record long. But instead, they decided to go with the fake. What a call right there, getting him down at the 6-yard line.
How
Falcons
bold.
are on a roll.
Falcons are pulling out the craziest plays, but it is just working right now. Now, first fake field goal attempt in history successful. And
here's a run up the middle.
Oh.
A flag will be called as runner gets up to the 1.
Oh, on the offense.
It's going to get brought back. Ouch. That momentum is slowed down after Chris Jericho, the tight end, gets called for a holding penalty, moving him back to the 16.
That's got to be very disappointing after such a great fake field goal play, giving them excellent field position. But Ike breaking through nonetheless. Wow, fighting for those yards.
Trucking through, getting 10 yards on the play. Now facing a 2nd and goal. Solid play right there.
Back about where they were before that penalty, but with one less down to show for it. We'll see a 6 yards away from a touchdown lead. We'll see what they're going to do here. Maybe handing it to Ike. No, a play action. Looking for an open receiver, and he finds one.
There it is.
Number 55.
There he is.
Is that... I think that might be Snake. Oh no, who is that?
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Oh my God, Chris Jericho, who got the penalty just a moment ago, also bringing them their first touchdown of the evening. That's very surprising. John Ball heartbroken on the sidelines.
Really affected. What a drive right here. Just a great effort. The first time we've seen a pass from somebody that isn't a quarterback in this league. We'll see Jim Stronghold probably kick his first ball today. And yes, PAT is up, and it is good.
Wow, that was an incredibly unconventional drive. Looked like it was going to end with a field goal because of the great stops by the Eagles defense, but such a bold play from the Falcons to do a fake field goal to a pass. But as you can see on the scoreboard, it works. Instead of up by 3, Falcons up by 7, as the Eagles are going to get the ball again. And now for the Eagles, you got to be thinking, what do we do against this team? This team just did a fake field goal against us in the first quarter on their first drive. Well, how are we going to respond?
Touchdown. Just a great play right there. Overall, great drive. That was the first we've actually seen from Dick Kickham all season. He had one reception in the preseason, but in regular season, that was his first one.
Wow.
Falcons will just stop the returner right here from getting any further than the 19-yard line.
John Fortnite has had a really tough time receiving these. It's interesting that they've elected him to be the official kick receiver for their team rather than Juju Smith-Schuster, probably just waiting for Juju to receive those big passes, not wasting any energy, but we'll see how things work out here. Looks like we're going to see Emperor Narnar come out on the field. He's able to get any yardage here, and he does, and he's moving!
Out to the outside,
oh, but he stepped outside.
But he got the first down. But still a solid run right there. Getting a first down for the Philadelphia Eagles today.
Yeah, he was definitely towing it a little close to the line the whole time. I understand what he was going for, but yeah, his foot just barely stepping out of bounds right there, and then
nearly ran into his own coach right there.
Still, nonetheless, able to move the chains for the first time tonight for the Eagles. Definitely good for them. John Football reeling back here. It's been a tough night for John Football, as we saw on the first drive, but finally gets his first complete pass, but ow, movie guy taken down.
First completed pass, but it'll lose 4 yards. Not what the Eagles want right now. Still have yet to see a pass thrown to Juju Smith-Schuster today. It is still early, though.
Look at how hard the Falcons were just closing in on John Football so quickly. The Falcons' defense looking really admirable tonight. But John Football definitely has it within him to make big plays to get that first down right here. Wouldn't be surprised if we can see John Football pull something out here. A run here, Mr. Negative.
No, yeah, you're right.
Interesting decision. Yeah. Lost a yard again. 3rd and 15. The run defense by the Falcons suddenly doing very, very well. They don't want another big breakaway run like we saw Emperor Narnar get just a couple plays ago. Now 3rd and long for John Football, who has had trouble with passing tonight. On 3 attempts, only 1 completion. Negative 4 yards.
John Football in the shotgun now. 3rd and long, coming up from his own 25.
Dropping back. John Football. He's got all the time in the world. No, he gets taken down.
No, he doesn't.
A sack.
Shoves forward Colonel Sanders. What a beast right there, pushing through 2 blockers.
And look,
6-yard sack right there. What a glorious sack.
Wow, the defense tonight are really bringing it. He
what an effort right there, Colonel Sanders.
Look how he breaks through, starting to spin around, then slips between 2 defenders to take down John Football. That was a masterclass in defensive play. 4th and 21.
Another punt for the Eagles has been forced inside their own 20. My goodness. Gonna have to punt it all the way back from the 8. Sails down, received.
Wow.
And doesn't get much on the return, but still starting at the 41-yard line is great. A great ball spot for this Atlanta offense.
Snake was able to bring that up. It's a good field position, and the Falcons are really feeling it right now. This might be the best that we've seen them look. I might be calling it a little bit early, but overall just very strong play. The Falcons defense doing great, and the Falcons offense definitely making things work. 1-for-1 on drives, and then a great pass!
Down the middle, and he'll get a big gain.
Oh!
One and only Ike.
Juke. That juke, he could have kept moving. But
almost down to the 32.
Wow. A great reception, carrying it 21 yards after it reached his hands. What a great pass, and plays like that are what we expect to see from the Falcons when they're playing their best. Very, very good work. Ike once again being a really reliable receiver as much as he is a reliable runner. Well, we might see a rush attempt here. We do. No, play action again.
Looking pass, and he gets Chris Jericho once again. Just a few yards gain there.
Chris Jericho really jumped up high for that reception there. But yeah, as we can see,
Duke Nukem is the normal tight end.
Yeah,
We're seeing a lot more of Chris Jericho
very
today.
strange that Chris Jericho's coming out on the field, but things are still working for the Falcons. Chris Jericho, of course, getting the sole touchdown we've seen so far in the game. Great catch by Gabe the Gloomy DeGrossi.
Douglas J. Falcon, 8 for 8 today.
Yeah.
82 yards passing.
Wow. This is
Definitely the Douglas J. Falcon Falcons fans want to see.
definitely doing great tonight. This has just been all around very solid for the Falcons. We'll see if they can continue it as they got a fresh set of downs. It's been really hard for the Eagles to do anything about the Falcons right now because they're just playing out of their minds. And John Football, you can see on the sideline, so frustrated by this whole game so far. We're about done with the first quarter, though, so there's plenty of game for things to change. And currently only one possession. But the Falcons are in the red zone here. And they're going to move the ball up. Oh, great catch by Gabe the Glue Man DeGrossi. 9 for 9.
4 yards right there, and that might take us to the end of the quarter. Honestly, what a one-sided game this has been so far. Eagles trying everything they can to respond, but the Falcons are just on top of things.
I know, it's unbelievable to see, especially when you look back at what the Eagles did in the preseason in weeks 1 and 2. Just to see them stopped so strongly by the Falcons definitely says a lot about how hard the Falcons defense has been working leading up to this game, but for the sake of Eagles fans, gotta hope that something can change here. Maybe a good defensive stop. We'll see what happens. 2nd and 6. Ike take it down. There we go. Eagles looking definitely a little bit better there, forcing Ike to have no yardage there.
Quentin Tarantino getting the tackle.
3rd down here. 4. 6 yards to get a fresh set of downs within the 5. Falcons going to go for a pass here. Wouldn't be surprised if he targets the end zone.
3rd and
Throws
6
it.
to look to pass.
Oh,
Tipped down right there by Rage. Very important one right there, and we'll see Jim's Stronghold come on out for a 26 or 27-yard attempt. Excuse me. A much-needed stop right there. Best play for the Eagles today, hands down.
Well, now a 10-point lead is still definitely good, but the Falcons were looking to extend it to 14. Nonetheless, a field goal will make it a double-digit game. I really am interested to see how the Eagles are going to be able to respond to this. This has definitely just not been their night so far. -10 passing yards in the first quarter. They have not gained any yardage tonight. They got 1 first down, but they lost all of that by just the amazing plays that the Falcons defense has been able to create. So the Eagles definitely got to be trying to game plan here. Trying so many different things here. 3rd drive, 3rd attempt for them to get anything but a 3 and out. Caught. Gonna start at the 25. Best field position to start out a drive that I think the Eagles have had all night. And there's Juju Smith-Schuster, who you've got to imagine John Football is just waiting for the prime opportunity to give it to. But first,
Eagles don't even have positive yardage overall today. See if you can change that.
Oh, he couldn't find a space.
And Bernardo tried to find an open spot. Couldn't get anything there. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the Eagles have, combining all of their plays, lost a yard tonight. No overall gain, but hopefully for them that changes with this run. A big run it is.
Emperor Narnar getting a good run right there on the outside, pushing up to the 40-yard line.
And I think
Eagles finally have positive yardage tonight.
I think the Falcons defense are putting the Eagles in a unique situation. This is going to be the first time all season that the Eagles are really going to have to put a lot of weight in their running game. Narnar, Tetris, Hochichobi, and even Mr. Negative are definitely going to get a lot of touches if the Eagles want a chance at this. But, of course, John Football, he's going to drop back and try to make a pass here and there because known for his great ability to find the target there. Throws it. Oh, no.
The rushing has never really been that big of a thing for the Eagles all season. They did have Tetris Hochachobis in the first week get over 100 yards rushing, but other than that, nobody has really gotten anything above 20 points.
It's quite surprising to see.
Or 20 yards, I should say, sorry.
Quite surprising to see that there's so much difficulty for the Eagles trying to move the ball down the field, especially with their passing. With what we've seen John Football do, the fact that so many incompletions are happening, it's genuinely stunning right now. But
now a 3rd and 9. 5 wide, John Football looking to get some big yards here. He'll look around, find his open receivers.
Throwing down. Oh, no.
Left, out of
bounds. 1 for 5 right now.
Absolutely.
That was a John Fortnite.
Intended target, nothing.
Still no intended passes to Juju Smith-Schuster, it seems. John Fortnite was just standing cleanly out of bounds there for that pass. It was not the best situation for them. Once again, Steelmaster going to come out on the field. They got further down the field this drive, but not by much. Still haven't broken into Falcons territory, and it was a
could have been a very solid punt for the Eagles, but flew into the end zone. Falcons offense hurting once again to capitalize on their 10-point lead. See what can happen here. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Douglas J. Falcon in the shotgun. Looks like we'll see a pass here. 1st and 10 will fly to one and only Ike, and he'll get about 2 yards on the reception.
Trying to make up for their past mistakes here on defense after allowing an unfortunate fake field goal attempt to lead to a touchdown. They're trying to stop any attempts here. They were able to stop the last drive in the red zone, so we'll see if they can make any big stops. Oh, almost sacked. There we go. These are the kind of plays.
3 men, didn't see it coming.
These are the kind of big plays that the Eagles defense needs to make. Forcing Captain Falcon to make a quick decision. Forcing him to throw the ball away. And now it is 3rd and 8. The Falcons need to make an important play here. Otherwise, they'll be punting the ball already. Their first 3 and out of the night, it could be. But Falcon trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh! An unfortunate incomplete pass. Lots of incompletions tonight. It has just been hard to pass the ball for both of these teams. Partially, perhaps by quarterback error, partially just because of play from these teams' defenses. But either way, passing an extreme difficulty for both of these teams. And now, Grundle Smasher going to punt the ball away for the first time for the Falcons tonight. Oh, and a solid punt, but it's going to bounce into the end zone.
Now the Eagles will come out on their own 20 and try to make something out of this drive. John Football returning. Definitely not one of his best performances so far. See if he can change that. 4:10 left in the half. John Football standing in the shotgun. Looks like we'll see a pass from him.
Pass
going short
up to
the
Juju.
right, and that's Juju. Getting 2 yards. Or excuse me, that's 6 yards. 2 yards total passing for John Football finally in the positive range.
Can't believe how difficult it's been for John Football, but a solid pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. Able to get some yardage. Definitely going to be looking for that a little bit more tonight, but it looks like a run is going to be on the way. Handing it off.
A run to John Fortnite will take it to
John
outside,
Fortnite.
Getting a first down.
That juke, allowing them to get the first down here. Now at the 32, definitely doing better off of the punt return drive than the Falcons just did. Maybe finally able to get their groove. This is only a 10-point game, so with a touchdown here, they could bring it a lot closer. It's just been
First
so
time
difficult.
we've seen John Fortnite take a run, so play that It's very successful.
Oh.
We'll see Emperor Narnar gets stopped, losing a yard on the play. Or, I'm sorry, gaining a yard.
Trying to push through. Only a single yard for Narnar, but gotta be wondering what the strategy is here. Every single play that is being done just doesn't seem to be working. Maybe looking for Juju Smith-Schuster again. And oh, he is! And a first down once again by the Eagles. A nice solid short pass to Juju Smith-Schuster, who's starting to get some momentum. A little bit closer to the Eagles that we are used to seeing so far in the SFL.
Another 1st and 10 for the Eagles. John Football is under center.
John Football drops back, looking for another pass.
Once again.
Oh!
Wow.
Nearly picked off there.
Intercepted.
Looked like the intended target was Juju Smith-Schuster once again, but yeah, very, very close. Good defensive play there by the Falcons, causing that to be an incompletion.
Nearly picked off by Phoenix Wright. Lucky for the Eagles that he didn't complete that interception. John Football under center once again. He'll pass.
And caught. Oh, once again out of bounds.
He really wants to give it to Juju, I can tell, but that was just not the right time. Triple man coverage against the receiver. And
he was forced out of bounds before he even had a chance to touch the ball. I think putting so much weight on Juju, perhaps trying to make up for week 1, is not the best decision. John Football, though, we'll see what he's able to do here. John Fortnite looks open, but no, going deeper. Caught by Juju Smith-Schuster.
There he is. Finally gets a really solid pass to Juju. Will take it down to the 31-yard line, 27-yard gain.
Now that is more of a play that we were expecting to see tonight, but the Eagles definitely hoping to make something of that big play. What a solid reception for Juju Smith. He's hit hard afterwards, so they are not going to allow him to get any further down the field than the 31. Oh, warning, 2 minutes left in the half. And the Falcons will be starting with the ball next half, so these 2 minutes are going to be incredibly important for the Eagles. They're just 11 yards away from breaking into the red zone. I think they're within a solid field goal range here for the Cundle, but definitely with a 10-point difference, they're going to need to get into the end zone here. Dropping back, a solid catch, but nothing there. King Renegade receiving the ball. Only 2 yards.
First of the night for King Renegade. Idubs get that tackle, making it a 2nd and 8 from the 30.
We're seeing a lot more complete passes from John Football, so maybe starting to get his mojo going, but still quite difficult. A great catch by the Spike guy. Another first down, and they are in the red zone. Very solid play from the Spike God, exactly what the Eagles needed in that moment. Now 19 yards away from the goal line, but the clock is ticking down. They have just over a minute to make this happen.
John Football looks out to pass. Going deep to the end zone, Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown.
Eagles. Juju Smith-Schuster with another touchdown. Definitely what the Eagles needed. That drive definitely looking more like a return to form for the Philadelphia Eagles, as now this is a 4-point game pending the extra point, going to make it likely a 3-point game. The Eagles firing back, and they are back in this with a great reception from Juju Smith-Schuster. Despite the coverage, he was able to bring it in for the first touchdown of the night for the Eagles.
To the Cundle, sent the extra point. It's up. It sails to the uprights. 10-7 is the current score, as 61 seconds are left on the clock for the Falcons and their offensive team. We'll see what happens here in this final minute of play. Great drive there by Philadelphia. Like you said, just returning to form. That's the Eagles we've been waiting to see.
Eagles took a while to finally figure out the Falcons' defense, but that's something that the Eagles are so good at. Once they find out how a defense ticks, they can exploit it. And right there with the last few passes, we could see just how well the Eagles were able to do that. Solid passes to Juju Smith-Schuster, of course, and also the Spike God, able to bring that into the end zone.
Ball sails to about the 2-yard line. Here's the return. Ooh. Trying to fight to the outside, but can't get anything there. Down at the 27. Solid snake. A very solid return. Comes a 1st and 10 with 56 seconds left. Let's see what the Falcons choose to do. They just want to run out the clock or try for a shot at the end zone.
Definitely think getting some points on the board here will help.
See them in the shotgun. We'll see a pass from Douglas J. Falcon going to the right.
Ooh, out of bounds.
Gabe DeGrossi was the intended target, but yeah, couldn't get in bounds right there.
Defenders were forcing him out there. Definitely great play there from the Eagles to prevent Gabe DeGrossi from potentially getting a huge play. But Douglas J. Falcon feel the heat here. Throwing it deep!
A deep bomb down the right!
It's
open!
Solid Snake!
All the way down! Solid Snake will receive the ball, carrying it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Wow, the Falcons suddenly, just when things were looking a little rough for them because of the Eagles' defense, one solid pass to Solid Snake. The lead extends again, a 2-possession game. Wow, what a great play from Douglas J. Falcon. An incredible pass and an incredible reception. And the hometown crowd incredibly excited to see the Falcons that they know and love show up tonight against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wide open, just a ridiculous play right there. Here comes Jim Stronghold for the extra point. It'll be good. 17-7 is our score now.
Wow.
Just took him 12 seconds to pull off a play like that. Atlanta is at 200 total yards of the night.
Well, back to a 10-point difference. Not what the Eagles are hoping to go into the locker room with, but if they can have a drive as good as their last one, we could see things go back to just a 3-point difference, but time is not on the side of the Philadelphia Eagles. They will have 44 seconds to try and get a touchdown, or at bare minimum, a field goal. A lot of it depends on just what John Fortnite will be able to do with this kick return.
Kick is up and away. Won't see a return here as John Fortnite takes a knee in the end zone.
And now John Football, and coming back out on the field, as we can see, Juju Smith-Schuster, who gave the Eagles their first touchdown, and only touchdown of the night so far. Wouldn't be surprised if he sees a lot more touches as well. Definitely the #1 receiver of the night, which is exactly what the Eagles want to see. John Football dropping back, looking for another pass here. Ooh! Caught! Was he in bounds? The movie guy.
The movie guy gets a 1st and 10. Getting positive yardage on the night, finally. 9 yards receiving total for the movie guy. 37 seconds remain in this half.
A lot better for the Eagles than we saw in the first quarter, but we'll see if that continues here. They just need to get within field goal range. Oh, and rough pass. He threw it a little bit too quickly there. I don't know if he was sensing pressure that wasn't quite there. I think he had probably a little bit more time to think about where his throw was going to go, but nonetheless, clock will stop. Incomplete pass. He's got time to think about this one. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a fairly deep pass from John Fortnite, or John Football, I should say. Oh, and now Emperor up on the outside, looking like he's in position to be a receiver here, but oh, almost picked off again. Ooh,
could have been a pick six, absolutely.
Looked like the Spike God was going to be the intended target there, but just wasn't able to get there before I think it was Pat Boyven who almost was. Third and 10 now.
10. Big play right here for the Eagles, wanting to get at least a first down. They have all their timeouts left. We'll see what happens here. John Football looking to pass.
Deep!
Avoids the pressure, throwing deep, and will just overshoot the spike god.
The spike god was not able to get there in time. Now, Juju Smith-Schuster on that play was not very far down the field. He was still within the first down, as you can see there on your screen. Surprised that he was not the one who was going deep for that pass. That could have been detrimental there for the Eagles, but unfortunately for them, going to have to boot it away here. Not going to get any points here before the half, as I imagine the Falcons will probably just do everything they can to run the clock out with less than 20 seconds remaining. Oh, and it bounces out at the 3.
Wow.
Good punt from Steelmasher.
Great punt right there. That's one of the best we've seen. Trying to prevent the Falcons from doing anything spectacular before the half, and
well, now
definitely help there.
Taking a knee is going to be not the best option here. They're going to have to at least run it one time to get some yardage, because Captain Falcon would, if he kept trying to take a knee, he would end up taking a knee in the end zone, giving some more points to the Eagles.
Gonna see a
very
run.
Good.
And the man in motion here. Really want that protection. We'll see a run. One and only Ike will give him some breathing room there.
Ike was just fast enough to break out of that, because there was a defender that broke to get back behind the offensive line, and Ike was nearly tackled in the end zone there. But thankfully for the Falcons, he's able to turn on the Jets.
Bring us to the end of the half. Douglas J. Falcon having a great game, almost already having better stats than he did in the entirety of Week 2. See what happens here in the second half of football. 17-7 is the score.
And we are back for more action here in the SFL. The second half of this game, incredibly close, despite what the scoreboard might say. It was just a 3-point game before one incredibly long bomb pass from the Falcons were able to take it up back to 10 here. But the Eagles are going to be kicking it away to the Falcons here again. We'll see if they're able to make anything. A little bit of confusion on the field. Not sure exactly where to line up, but it looks like they got it covered. The Falcons, once again, 10 points in the lead, and they will have the ball here, receiving it at about the 3. Solid Snake running up the sideline. Oh! For a minute there, I thought we were going to see a huge kick return, but great work from the defense there. Douglas J. Falcon back out on the field for what is looking like it's going to be one of his best games of the season, if not his very best. So, very good night for Douglas J. Falcon.
Up by 10, Falcons have the ball. We'll see a quick pass here. Ooh,
Duke Nukem.
Into coverage. Duke Nukem with his first reception of the night. Haven't seen a whole lot of rushing from one and only Ike tonight, really from either side, but it's definitely been a pass-heavy game.
Yeah, I think the biggest play that Ike had was actually a reception, so definitely a passing game for the Falcons tonight. Because, I mean, they're facing such a strong run defense in the Eagles, it makes sense. We'll see, though, if anything in the game plan changed at the half for either of these teams. I still think this game could go either way.
Here's another pass
to
Duke Nukem. Getting, just circling right there down to the 40-yard line. 3rd and 1 coming up.
That spin on that tackle was able to fight for some extra yardage. So, yeah, only 1 yard to go here. Very solid play from Duke Nukem, but a 3rd down. Once again, we've seen so many 3rd downs here tonight so far. Looks like it might go to Ike. And no, it's a play action. Once again, another pass for the Falcons. Falcons all the time in the world. He's got it. I think he stayed in bounds. Again. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Eagles sideline is saying he didn't get his feet in, but Duke Nukem looks like he'll get the reception for the time being. We'll see if the booth comes in to review this one. Let's see here. Yeah,
I think he definitely got it.
His feet were definitely in, yeah. Great footwork right there. Pointing that toe and getting it down. Duke Nukem, great reception. Good to see him after being absent through the first half.
Duke Nukem definitely getting the ball a lot more, but we might see a run play here from the Falcons. Yes, we do. No, we don't. A double fake out. And a great catch by 30's Milkman. 30's Milkman still running.
Get a juke down all the way to the end
Falcons. Zone. Wow.
48 yards.
What a juke. And 30's Milkman brings it into the end zone. What a huge lead the Falcons suddenly have. What a great reception. I want to see this again. Look at this juke. And he was able to keep going.
Tripped up Kid Nation Jimmy.
Wow.
Had the rage on his tail, but just watch this. It's just such a great effort right there.
Someone check Kid Nation Jimmy's ankles. They might be broken because, wow, what a juke from 30's Milkman, able to bring it into the end zone. His first time getting in the end zone tonight. And Jim Stronghold back again. Wow. Now the heat is on for the Eagles.
First time we've seen 30's Milkman in the end zone since week 1.
This game definitely seems to be a sort of great way for the Falcons to get back to normal here. Show the skill that they showed in the preseason and quite a bit in week 1. Showing why they are arguably one of the very best teams in the entire SFL. And right now, the Eagles have had a hard time trying to respond to it. The Eagles, of course, also looking so dominant here in the SFL. But what a great night for the Falcons. We'll see John Fortnite in the back, ready to receive this kickoff. A lot resting on his shoulders. The ball placement at the beginning of this drive could change a lot for the Eagles here. But he won't even get a chance to run it back. They're going to start at the 25-yard line.
On football returning once again. Trying to make up for his lackluster first half. We'll see what happens here under center now.
Coming back. Oh, and a great run!
Oh, a big run!
Wow!
Bernardo breaks through, gets a solid gain for the Eagles right there.
This is some of the best running we've seen from the Eagles all season. Very solid work. And letting Emperor Narnar be the workhorse for the team tonight. Definitely paying off, getting the first downs where necessary. But they're still pretty deep within their own territory. They're going to need to cross midfield here, but definitely looks like John Football is going to go for a pass play here. Nope, another run, but Mr. Negative actually has the ball this time. Interesting decision here, mixing things up with a lot of different running backs. They have so much talent on the team that they can afford to do this, trying to keep everyone as fresh as possible.
Second and 8 now. John Football. Look to pass here.
And caught by Juju Smith-Schuster.
Won't be able to get much there. John Football, only 50% of his passes have been complete tonight. Very much off his game.
Not the best night for John Football. Definitely a lot of incompletions, especially near the beginning of this game. But looking to change here. Oh, lots of pressure. Oh, and so unfortunate, but the Falcons defense able to break through and force the Eagles to another 4th down.
I mean, okay, week 2, 3 incomplete passes for John Football. Week 1, he had 4 incomplete passes. Tonight he has 10. That's more than all of his incompletions combined before coming into this. I mean, it's partly the offensive line not doing well with blocking. Looks like this will get a touchback here, yeah. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on with this Eagles offense. Their receivers seem to be capable of a lot, but just not getting the ball enough. Douglas J. Falcon returning 230 yards tonight. On the other hand, doing a great job for this Falcons team. See him in the shotgun here, looks to pass. 1st and 10 will get a solid gain right there. Johnny Strong will get him down to the 40.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate tale for the Eagles tonight. Their offensive line showing their worst performance, I would argue, of the season, just not being able to defend John Football long enough to be able to make the great passes we know he can. And on the other hand, the Falcons playing effectively the best that I've seen them play. It's just unfortunate for the Eagles in this situation. Bad luck, perhaps. Maybe just bad form in general, but their defense definitely is one thing that hasn't been slacking despite the 24 allowed points. The Eagles' defense has been able to make important stops here. Let's see if that can continue, though. Chris Jericho in motion. Falcon dropping back for another pass. It's caught again. But, oh, he steps back a little bit there. Nonetheless, a first down. 1 yard away from midfield. Oh, actually, they actually broke midfield. They're in enemy territory now. Johnny Strong trying to juke away from that tackle, but wasn't quite able to escape the speed and strength of the Eagles' defense. Might see the one and only Ike now. A quick pass. Anyways, oh, Duke Nukem breaking through, but gets maybe 2 yards. Second and 8. Interested to see if we'll see a handoff anytime soon. Yes, we do, and Ike able to squeeze through, and he's moving! Ike, just like
run
that!
Across the 20, and he's gone!
Touchdowns again!
And I think this one's out of the Eagles' hands at this point if they keep playing like they have been. Now down by 23.
Suddenly, a great breakthrough play. They gave Ike the ball, and he made it worth it. Wow. The Falcons continuing to play out of their minds tonight. What a phenomenal run from the one and only Ike, able to weave through defenders with ease. Great play there from the Atlanta Falcons. Gonna kick the extra point. Wow. 7-31 the current score. Atlanta Falcons with the biggest lead they've ever seen.
Kick is coming up. See reception from the Eagles, and they really have to make something happen in these final 9 minutes to play.
Yeah, the Eagles just at this point need
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. They just need to make something happen here because I don't know if victory's possible for them, but just in terms of their own morale, trying to not end this with a single digits on the scoreboard.
Still a 3-possession game, so it is doable, but if they keep playing like they have been, this thing is just out of their hands.
I definitely think it's doable, but yeah, their scoring drive that they had took so long that they can't afford to keep making them take so long to do it, but a solid pass there to John Fortnite.
Big hit.
Able to get up to his feet somehow after that.
First
Second and
reception
2.
of the night for John Fortnite.
John Fortnite. You can see John Football definitely just looking to different receivers now, trying to make anything work. They need to score on this drive, but oh, so much pressure!
Oh, what a mistake. John Football absolutely saw Greek God Prometheus coming, but yeah, that was totally on John Football. Definitely had time to throw it away there. And again, just a mistake on number 65. Couldn't get the block.
Oh, and you could see Emperor Narnar trying to run back and correct the situation, but the damage had already been done. John Football sacked again tonight by this phenomenal Falcons defense.
Ready? 30 base. 59. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Get it.
Eagles stepping back. John Football with a pass. No! An incompletion again. Less than his passes tonight completed. John Football, I think now it's starting to get to his head. I think after that huge sack, he wasn't even sure what to do anymore. He just threw the ball away. Couldn't even calculate it properly, but it's so heartbreaking to see it. And now they're going to punt it away again.
Coming from his own 13.
Caught. Whoa!
Sails down, returns from the 11, and just decked. Solid snake, didn't even call a fair catch. Couldn't see that that defender coming. What a run right there. Here comes one and only Ike, coming off of that great touchdown run. See what his team puts up here at their own 17.
And there goes Ike!
Up the middle, Ike gets to the outside. Can he break it
through?
He
Oh!
will, but just gets swallowed up by number 21. What a force! What a force right there. Ike just pushing through that tackle, and if Hideo Kojima wasn't there, watch this. Just swerves around number 23. Seems like he's going to get brought down, but kicks his legs up.
Oh,
Kojima
man.
finally comes up to get the tackle. Solid
wow,
run right
Ike
there.
almost breaking away to show us another all-time great run, but thankfully for the Eagles, their defense was able to bring it to a stop, but nonetheless a huge gain on that play for the Falcons, almost at midfield again, could extend their lead even further. I can't believe what I'm saying right now. The Falcons throwing the ball deep, it's caught!
Going deep, and there it is, Duke Nukem getting 17 or 15 yards, 21 yards, I'm totally off with my math. A great reception right there. Bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. This one might be in the books already. Falcons just doing an incredible job. The best game they've had all season.
And yeah, and what a time to bring your A game. Two undefeated teams coming in, and the Falcons realizing how important this win could truly be for them, playing out of their minds. And it has been great for them. As you favoring pass plays, 4 times as many pass plays as rush plays tonight. Definitely a change of pace, but now another rush here, breaking through.
Wow.
I can't believe he was able to get so much yardage here, but the Falcons almost seems as if tonight the Falcons can do no wrong. The stars are aligning here in front of the crowd. You got to imagine all the Falcons fans out there could not be more excited than seeing the team they love so much.
Will bring one and only Ike to 101 rushing yards tonight. A great game for him. Looks like he'll get some more here.
Ooh.
Wow. Breaking through the rage. Just forcing him to the ground, but not before he could get to the first down line. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the Falcons. They can just taste the red zone, just a yard away from that. 6 minutes to play here.
The Falcons doing unbelievable, still forward with a great run from Ike, and yet another one on the way, but he's brought down. Now the Eagles trying to stop any more momentum that Ike can possibly get. Only 4 yards on the run there for the one and only Ike.
Second and 6 now from the 17-yard line. We see Falcon under center. He'll pass short.
Dick Kickham.
Dick Kickham once again. Dick Kickham getting a reception here. First time we've seen Dick Kickham get multiple receptions in any of the games, including preseason. 5 minutes now remain.
All around, everyone getting love here tonight from the Falcons. There's some kind of secret to success that the Falcons have tapped into tonight, and it is Ike, another touchdown. And that's got to be it. I definitely think with that touchdown, the Falcons will claim victory here and be the only remaining undefeated team in the NFC. What a great run from the one and only Ike. Yet another touchdown. And Juju Smith-Schuster. Wow. There's so much rage on the Eagles bench. This is definitely a heartbreaking game for them.
You can only assume what that rage is before. It could be for the score. It could be because he hasn't gotten the ball as much as he'd want. But, I mean, objectively, you can definitely think that Juju Smith-Schuster, if he was given more chances and more opportunities, he could definitely put more points on the board. It's just a shame we haven't seen that.
Juju Smith-Schuster definitely showing the raw emotion that is held behind this game. The most heartbreaking game in franchise history for the Eagles. They won their preseason game.
The Eagles are not at all a bad football team. They have had some incredible performances in the past. They beat Green Bay last week and put on a great show then. So it's just, I guess it's just this atmosphere and this Falcons team that really just put a halt to what they were doing before, and it's a shame that they haven't been able to put up that great of a game. Now a 4-possession ball game. John Fortnite gets just thrown down right there. Relentless.
Gets steamrolled right there.
Falcons kicking team is.
It just seems like nothing is quite working how they for it to be. And yeah, as you were saying, I think a lot of this can be chalked up to just the Falcons tonight being so phenomenal. We'll see if Juju Smith-Schuster can finally have a great performance as we expected him to. But a great catch there from the movie guy.
Movie guy tried to break through there, but gets brought down after getting a first down for the Eagles.
Once again, maybe trying to return to form. We did see a drive earlier tonight, of course, which resulted in their only points of the evening. Definitely looking more like the Eagles we know and love, but that has been very rare for the Eagles. They have just been...
Another pass here, just overshot. John Football is off his game tonight. These stats do not reflect how great John Football has been in the past. It's just such a shame to see. He has more incompletions than completions tonight. He barely has 100 passing yards. It's just...
I will say, though, the next game that the Eagles play, I cannot wait to see what kind of rebound John Football will try to get. And wow, a sack. Now that was of no fault of John Football there. That was entirely on the offensive line for the Eagles, just not being able to stop this Falcons defense right there. John Football on all sides. Look at how they all close in on him, and how Tank Dempsey can break through the offense right there. Jump over a tackle attempted by Mr. Negative, it seems. Look at this. Jumps over it, and Tank Dempsey able to take down John Football. Sacked for the third time tonight. The Falcons defense playing the best they've ever played.
Go now. 70, Indy.
Under center now.
Third and
Third
long.
and very long, very long. Here's John Football looking to get something good here.
John Football has to get it.
Trying to find an open man, getting away from the pressure. Throwing short to Emperor Narnar while he's able to just run straight into number 59, Pat Boyven.
Emperor Narnar. There was so much pressure once again being forced on John Football. The offensive line is not without blame here tonight for the difficult time that the Eagles have been having. John Football was forced to make a snap decision, a short pass to Emperor Narnar, and Narnar was able to accelerate so quickly, but two defenders on him. He was unable to make it, and unfortunately, once again tonight, Steel Masher is going to punt the ball away.
And that's kind of the white flag they're waving right there.
I agree. They could have risked going for it because they have to get the points, but the fact that they were willing to punt without any question definitely shows that the Eagles have surrendered this game. And now a bit of a victory lap for the Falcons with just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Offense back out on the field. Chris Jericho in motion. Wouldn't be surprised if Ike gets the ball just to run the clock out a little bit more. He's taken down.
There is quite a bit of time left, and this is just all going to be burnt by the Falcons and possibly the Eagles if they're able to get the ball back. But I'm assuming we'll just see the Falcons push down the field as the clock winds down. 20 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. Under center now, we'll see Douglas J. Falcon hand it off here. Ike is getting to the outside and he'll break away. And he was gone at the 50. Look
and
at him go.
Touchdown,
to the end
Falcons.
zone, and that is just a smack in the face
Wow.
to this Eagles defense. Wow.
Ike.
And he didn't even need to do that. He was intending on just going straight down the middle and maybe getting a few yards as a gain, but decided to run to the outside, and he was gone the moment he did that. What a run.
Ike suddenly, tonight alone, putting him in talks of being potentially the greatest running back in the league. Is that his third touchdown of the evening?
It is.
My God.
Third rushing touchdown, I believe. Did he have a passing?
Not sure, but
I'm not sure.
either way, 3 rushing touchdowns tonight for the one and only Ike. Look at the scoreboard. This was a 3-point game almost at the half. 10 points when the halftime actually did come, and now almost a 40-point game. 38 points separates these two, and of course, addressing the elephant in the room, it is all but impossible for the Eagles to win this game, but trying to potentially break into the double digits is the very least that they could ask for. John Fortnite once again in the back. I don't think they were expecting to get the ball again, maybe even in this whole game, but especially not before the 2-minute warning. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. And once again, it is Eagles ball, and the 2-minute warning will come after this kick. Yeah,
Ooh,
brought down at the 17.
nasty tackle right there.
And at this point, it's just a question of what can you even do. There's so little that you can do in this position that John Football passes it. Oh, a great catch, though.
We'll see the spike from the spike guy getting it in major coverage right there. Good to see from him.
That was a great pass. Great completion.
Wow,
but
4 men came and got him, and 3 others on the outside.
It's just...
Holy cow.
Plays like that are what the Eagles needed to make their normal tonight, but unfortunately those were a rare occurrence. Still not even halfway to the end zone. But we'll see if maybe this drive will have a little bit of a glimmer of hope for the Eagles. A great catch! Oh, wow!
Juju Schuster will get the ball.
He was hit so hard, slipped backwards, and his head hit the ground incredibly quickly, but Juju still energized even after that strong hit. Another first down, and they are at the 50. And this is solid play right now from the Eagles. We'll see if they can continue it on this drive. A little too late, but oh, a short pass there.
Might have jinxed it there.
The receiver ran a little bit far.
I believe that was the movie guy, and I think that could have been taken all the way. It was just on John Football. Couldn't quite get there.
Pass was not quite lined up with the receiver. Still second down, 10 yards to go, just a minute left in the game. Throwing it, oh, swatted down. And then the Falcons defense coming right back. Oh, there's a fight there on the field a little bit. You can see this is the most angry we have seen the Eagles ever be. I mean, this is just an unfortunate stomp of a game against a phenomenal team. And the Eagles won their preseason game, won 2 games in a row. It's just unbelievable to see this happen to them. Oh, and he's sacked again! A 4th down. What is going on with this Falcons defense? And what is going on with the offensive line for the Eagles? Might be a better question. Sean Football has had no protection at all tonight. Brought down for the 4th time. And this game is definitely going to end here. And I mean, they're probably going to punt it away. Oh no, are they not? Are they just going to go for it at this point? Yeah, they're just going to go for it. There's just over 30 seconds left in the game. Might as well
No reason
take
not
it.
to. Just kill that
Throw
clock. Oh,
it.
going deep.
Oh,
Deep
nearly
down.
caught! Oh, nearly caught by Juju Smith-Schuster. That would have been
And
huge.
It looks like... Ouch. It looks like that pass could have gotten John Football's completion percentage to 50, but he'll go with with more incomplete passes than complete. This is definitely one of the worst quarterback performances we've seen all season, which is very surprising to say. We're seeing Douglas J. Falcon in the shotgun. No, they'll go for a run.
Wow, another big run.
Just breaks through.
And that's
like,
going to be the
today.
last play, if I had to guess, of the game there. 7-45. Suddenly, when the Eagles just started to catch up, the Falcons turned it up to 11. Almost perfect play tonight. And the Falcons, the last remaining undefeated team in the NFC, will officially go 3-0, and the Eagles 2-1.
Outstanding performance by the Falcons, and just how do I put it delicately? Just not the greatest performance at all from the Eagles.
Ike
definitely going to need to recuperate. Ike definitely deserving the player of the game. Just what an incredible performance from the one and only.
Overall, Falcons especially just playing so well. It all falls into their hands. The Eagles are going to try to do their best next week. I'm interested to see how they can bounce back, but take a look at the stats here. A very one-sided game. We'll see how things change, but Falcons now on top of the NFC, undisputed #1 in this division. We'll see how things change next week. Thank you for joining us for SFL Action.